Hey there, how are you? Can you hear my intro music? Not sure if you can. Figured I'd try something new and intro myself with some music. Let me chill. All right, sounds good. Happy 2025. Let's move into 2025. Let's make it all start in 2025. I say that at the beginning of every year, and that's enough of that. I say that at the beginning of every year. Let's bring it on, 2025. Bring it on, 2024. Every year is a new book. Every day is a new page. And every month is a new chapter. So we're starting off 2025 with my first live video. This is Allison, your kitchen and bath design specialist, mentor, coach, and professor. I'm Professor Allison. I teach all things kitchens and bathroom design for interior designers. So, how are you? Welcome back to the 20 to my live shows. I haven't done it in a while. I think that one of the reasons I don't do it as much is because there's so much out there as far as content, and it just seems to be getting more and more and more. And a lot of people do these videos, and they're all on, and they do these videos, and they're all edited, and there's no and let me think. Everything looks so good that I'm almost afraid that my stuff isn't good enough. Okay. And that's the thing that I believe many of us feel. I know it's not just me. Tell me it's not just me. That you feel I'm just not good enough because look at all those people doing all that stuff and look at them with what they're doing. And oh, there's more coaches. Maybe they don't need me. Maybe I'm not what they want. But you know what? You got to get out of your head. And that's the problem with working alone. So, in this video today, I wanted to talk about that Chat GPT, and I put in it was been a thing going around in Facebook that I saw of a question to ask Chat GPT that was very interesting, and I wanted to talk about that, and I also wanted to talk about um, an a kitchen that I saw. And it's a lovely kitchen until you start breaking it down. And I don't mean to bash people's designs, but the only way to really learn something is by looking at a picture. And this picture had a few examples of things I wanted to point out as far as things that were missing, and I could tell that the line used to design these cabinetry was a semi-custom line, and I'm going to show you, break it down so you can see what I'm talking about. And there was some lighting mistakes and just a few things that I nitpicked on. Okay, so I nitpicked on this design, and I wanted to just review that because what does this designer who has so much experience that I just look at it like this and I see it, to someone that doesn't have that much experience. So I'm here to help you learn and see and know. Uh, it has been a while since I've designed a kitchen, probably 2 years, but it doesn't matter. It's all the same thing. The product really hasn't changed. Technology has changed. Finishes may have changed. Colors may have changed, but a door is a door, a hinge is a hinge, and a drawer slide is a drawer slide. A good slide versus a bad slide, a door hinge versus a bad one, and a good one, blah, blah, blah. They're all the same. Some things change, other things just you think they change, but they stay the same. So with the Chat GPT, let's see if I can share my screen. And this one. This is my Chat GPT. And I put a question in, and it was like, tell me something based on everything you know about me. What don't I know about myself? So that was my question. based on everything you know about me, Chat GPT. I have the 4.0. I pay $20 a month for this. I don't use it as much as I should, but why not get the best of it for $20? So to see if it really made a difference. And what I do is when I put something into Chat GPT and I'll say, make it more bullet point, make it more uh concise, make it more fun, make it more whatever. But one of the things I really like to do when I present something is do bullet points. I'm very much step 1, step 2, step 3. So I was really impressed that the answer to my question was created in bullet points. So how cool was that? So right off the bat with um ChatGPT, it knows I like bullets. Okay. I'm very much a bullet person. The paragraphs run on and on and on. I stop reading. I'm just not a paragraph person. Okay. I just read the first couple of lines and a couple of lines, couple of lines to get to the gist of it. I don't, not unless it's a really good book. Right. So basically that's so it gives it to me in bullet points. And I thought what was really interesting was it answered me. That's an intriguing question, Allison. While I can't know what you don't know about yourself, I can reflect on areas that might inspire deeper self-awareness or exploration based on what you've shared. And it goes down. You have untapped influence. You have a global potential, your personal brand as a leader in the design industry, your personal story and vision could inspire others. And it gave you questions to be actions. It gave me actions. Are you sharing enough about your journey and philosophy through storytelling in your courses, blogs, or public appearances? And you know what? No, I don't really share that much about myself. No. And I like the next one, the intersection of tech and design. And at the end, are you exploring how to incorporate these advancements into your curriculum? How cool was that? Now, I haven't really taken the time to read this, and I'm not going to get into it while everyone is here on this video. And I just was fascinating that number one, it pulled it into bullet points. Number two, it gave me titles with a bullet. And then it gave me an action or a question to ask, or, how could you leverage this influence even further? So maybe what I'll do is ask it some more questions on how to, uh, manage what I'm doing, but I thought that was isn't that really cool? Oh, you can't even really see it. That's one thing I don't like about this. Does it share it more? Here we go. You can see it there, right? It gave me bullet points. Let's just go through this. Can I do it here? No, you don't want that. No. This. 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 Okay, well, we could manage with this. Oh, that's kind of cool. Playing around here. Right? Bullet points. Look, it gave me bullet points. Your untapped influence, your global potential. So I got 5 actionable things, right? And if any of these resonate with you or you'd like to dive deeper, let me know. So how amazing is that? Okay, so that's my Chat GPT. So the question is, based on everything you know about me, what don't I know about myself? And the title over here in my bar is Self-Discovery and Growth. So the point of the Chat GPT and what it is with all of this new technology, it can be very overwhelming, right? I'm older. I'm going to be 63 on Saturday. Hooray to me. So I'm older and I'm wiser. And I've also had a lot of things happen to me. I'm a little bit more burnt out, a little bit more tired. That's me personally. Um, it can be difficult doing what I'm doing because even to write an email, it could be they've changed the program and I have to do something else. And I don't have somebody sitting here helping me write emails and all that stuff like that. So leaning on something like Chat GPT, uh, to help with the content of letter writing, of putting a post on Facebook, coming up with an action, like, what it gave me an idea to, um, are you tapping into your potential? Now, my next question may be, well, I would like to tap into that potential. What kind of suggestions do you have? Another thing I did with the Chat GPT was say, I wanted to spend 10 days in Portugal. What do you suggest I do? And I want to, rent a car and I want to visit little towns, blah, 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 blah. Gave me a whole itinerary. Of course, you have to double check everything with ChatGPT and with any resource like that, which I do, and I don't cut and paste. There are certain verbs that it doesn't get, but I got to tell you, it does a really good job. And like somebody posted the other day, they said, AI is not going to take over mankind. It's going to enhance, make things easier, help us understand better, because sometimes the way people explain things, they don't always explain it right, or you might not understand it properly. So having another source for going for answers instead of just Google is really good, because I know I've done that. I'm like, write things into Google and I'm like, well, where is that? Because when you think about it, we've been using AI to a certain degree. We're all going in Google, give us the answers, right? Now it's AI, give us the answers. So wrapping your head around the fact that you are asking Google, now we're asking AI. And with AI and ChatGPT, you're able to get a more definitive answer. One of the things I did on ChatGPT was I wanted to know about getting myself out of debt. I have X amount of debt. I want to pay it in X amount of time. How much do I need to pay every single month if the interest rate is X amount of interest rate? And I Googled it everywhere I went. I tried to find it out on Google. I couldn't find it because they took me to like Rocket Mortgage or check out, you had to enter your email. And I just want to find that answer to that question. Very mathematical. Give me a math chart and I figure it out. I couldn't find it. Went on to ChatGPT, I wrote it in, I got the answer. In fact, it did a wonderful little mathematical diagram with all kinds of fancy, divided by and multiply and square point, and it was very interesting looking, and it did the whole math in front of me, and it gave me the answer. So a lot of times I'm finding it's so scary, yet it's so wonderful once you get involved with it. And it is overwhelming because all you see now is Chat GPT and AI this and AI that, and it's a lot. It's a lot, and that has been overwhelming me and making me feel inferior. Inferior that I don't know this AI. Inferior that my stuff is not edited. So I spend working by myself. Okay. So I spend a lot of time alone, like many of us solo entrepreneurs. Okay. Solopreneurs. We work alone. If you're lucky, you have one or two assistants, and if you're even more ambitious, you can have a whole office. You could have a lot of people. You could have a ton of projects going on. I don't. I'm a smaller business. I did at one point have lots of projects going on, but now as my time is gone and life changes, I don't run my business like that anymore. And keeping up with the technology is very difficult. Okay. It's hard. Um, because just when you get something down, they come along and they change it. And change is always difficult, no matter what kind of change, any kind of change. So, especially with the technology end of it, it can be very taxing. So with Chat GPT, what I'm trying to say is, let me tell you what I'm trying to say. What are you trying to say, Allison? This is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I need to embrace. I need to embrace this artificial intelligence, Chat GPT, the cars with all the technology in them, automated this, automated that. And I need to not get stuck in my own head, okay? I need to not get stuck in my own head and my own thinking. I need to get my thinking out of my head, okay? Because that's when that happens, bad things can go on when you get stuck in your head. We all know that. You don't have to be depressed or you don't have to be whatever. When you get stuck in your head, it can be scary. You got to get That's why going out, getting out, meeting people, I went out 2 days in a row. That's a lot for me. So, and tomorrow I'm going to make sure I go out again, trying to get out more, interact with more people, right? Um, which, believe it or not, a lot of people just want to stay home and do their own thing and not be around everybody. There's a lot of people like that. It's not just me. I know when I talk to people, they go, "Oh, not just me. You like to do that too. You like not to see everybody." Oh, look at my pretty cup my husband got me for Christmas. Because ChatGPT said, "Am I sharing enough about myself?" Well, you'll know well, maybe you don't know. I have had 4 salivary gland surgeries. So you see the scarring here. This is my scar. I have a whole cut. I've had radiation, and so I try and hide that a little bit. But I always have to have water because I've had um, probably half of my salivary glands taken out on the left side of my face. And over time, like, the muscles are changing, everything is changing. I feel like I'm getting more of a lisp. I didn't have that before. I have, like, I don't know, I feel it and I could tell it, and my mouth is a little more crooked. And they said to me it's 25, 30 years, and it's been 25 years that I've had this. Yeah, wow. Is it more than 25? Going to be 26 years that I had that surgery. And see, my fat mouth is crooked. And a lot of people's mouths are crooked, but mine is more crooked because I had surgery. I'm a little bit surgeried out. I've had a lot of surgery. What happened? I lost my camera. My camera just went like beep. Well, I guess, hold on. Let me see. Where's my camera?